A very good meeting with Mr. Akıncı. First, I'm happy that he is now feeling better, and we discussed the meeting that we will have on, or the leaders will have on Saturday. As you know, the meeting that was planned on Monday was postponed to Saturday, and we also discussed some of the issues surrounding the public communications that has been out there now, because as I've said in other interviews a few days ago, there are issues that we are perfectly in agreement around in the table, but when they are presented only part of the story, it can create some confusion. So we have to work better on the public communications part of the talks. But the talks are moving forward. We have a structured program for the coming months, and most of the time was spent in discussing how we organize these coming months, which will be characterized first and foremost by a number of technical issues which are very important and which are demanding because there's a lot of work, but they are not necessarily controversial. It's just that the work has to be done.
What do you think regarding the statement on SASG say he doesn't expect a voluntary presidency? What do you think?
Well, if you read what he actually said, he was simply referring to the fact that one side has one view and the other side has the opposite view, but he also very clearly said that this is being negotiated. It's very clear in the original text that he said this is an issue on the table to be negotiated, and that should not be news to anybody because these two positions are well known. And in negotiations what happens is that when you start you disagree on most issues, and when you end you agree on all issues, and then you take issue by issue. And I think it was known already long before this interview that this is an area where the two sides have had opposing views, but it was also made clear from Mr. Anastasiadis that this is on the table and that it's being negotiated.
Saturdays have the leaders meeting. What do you expect with that meeting?
First, I expect them to confirm a little in some more detail what exactly is the work plan based on the last meeting for the coming months. We have some questions about how to organize some of these practical, technical issues, and I think it's also healthy if they have a good discussion on how they deal with public communications. Is there something that they can already now share jointly? Because I am, as one of the people who know what's happening on the inside of the talks, I see talks progressing well. But if I read the newspapers on either side, I will get completely confused about whether there is agreement at all. And there is a lot of agreement, but I also have the strongest possible sympathy with the newspaper readers who get confused about that. So this is something we have to deal with jointly, and I think that's going to be an issue. But it's the leaders' meeting, and they will decide how they use it.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.